welcome, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, the likes and not. I am PUMSQUATCH, and this is Star Wars Jedi Starfighter. Now, you might be wondering why there's a PlayStation 2 game from 2002 on this recording thing. Some of you may be aware that the PlayStation 4 started doing backwards compatibility with some of the PlayStation 2 original titles. And this game happened to be one of them. Memory card. Oh, wow. Memory cards. Wow, we haven't had those in a long time. Doesn't that make you feel old? Man, makes me feel old. But anyways, I haven't played this game. I haven't played many of the Star Wars games, in fact, other than Lego Star Wars and a bit of Star Wars Battlefront with Deadpool 3416. He was able to help me get a hold of this game, and it is going to be all thanks to him that I'm going to be bringing you a full Let's Play of Star Wars Jedi Starfighter. Yes. So, we're going to be starting it off here, so it's going to be a little bit of variety to the channel. So let's start things off. Memory cards, man. I did play a bit of Star Wars Battlefront, the recent one, with Deadpool 3416 as well, but it wasn't anything of a recording, anything like that. It's just, he just invited me to play it, and, we played it a bit. It was kind of fun, I have to say. Alright, and with that, let's go ahead and jump right on in. Oh, look at that, the little droid. Controller 1 and 2, like you have to plug them into the console to make them work. We're gonna start things off. Alright. We may want to do training. I think I'm gonna want to do some training. Yeah, I'm gonna want to do some flight training at the very least. Those are the last words PUMSQUATCH ever uttered after nobody heard from him since. Destroy target in under 1 minute. Wait, targets? I have targets?
I sense that you are eager to test the abilities of this prototype.
Yes, Master Tin, it is a fascinating ship.
Be patient. I am going to switch you to manual control in a minute, but before I do, I will activate your targeting system so you will be able to find me if you get lost. You should now see a target tracker on your HUD display. Notice how the target tracker stays on my ship at all times. When I fly out of your view, the target tracker will turn to an arrow pointing you in the direction to fly to get to my ship. When you are ready, Master Gallia, I will release the autopilot controls.
I'm ready.
Good. Switching to manual control. Try to stay with me.
Now this is more like it.
Since these controls might not be familiar to you, I will review them. Pulling the stick towards you will pitch the nose of the craft up. Pushing the stick away from you will pitch the nose of the craft down. Moving the stick to the left or right will turn the craft in the corresponding direction. The stick on your right controls your roll. To roll, just push the stick to the right, and your craft will roll right. Pushing the stick to the left will roll left. Master Gallia, are you paying attention?
Of course.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Totally.
Let's put the fighter to the test by flying through a series of rings. When you fly through a ring, you will notice that the next ring will become more visible. If you miss a ring, you will have to go back and fly through it. Get ready. We are approaching the first ring now. I am removing the tracker from my ship. You will notice that the rings fade out after you have flown through them. Now on to the second ring.
Whoa.
Use your braking control to slow the craft. You might notice that your turning rate increases when you are using your brakes. This can come in very handy in battle.
Okay, so
You will return to normal flight speed when you release the brake control.
L2 is
Good.
the... Oh gosh. L2 is the slowdown,
We are
R2 is the
halfway
boost.
there. Use your boost control to speed up your craft. Just as the brake increases your turning ability, boost reduces your turning rate. Just a couple more turns.
I'm so not used to this whole inverted thing.
Well done, Master Gallia. I sense that you are eager to test the laser cannons.
Your senses serve you well.
I won't keep you waiting any longer. Let's head to the shooting range.
This game knows me already.
Very well, let's continue.
Ahead of us, there are several test targets for you to shoot. Use this control to fire your lasers. Once you have the target in your sights, fire your lasers to destroy it. I will start timing you from the first target that you destroy. I am sending you the first target to be destroyed. If you finish quickly enough, we might have time for one more exercise. There are 2 more targets left. Keep going. You are doing well.
How's that?
You did well today, Master Gallia. Now, let's see what you have learned. Are you up for a quick dogfight? First one to knock out the other shields wins.
I thought you'd never ask, Tin.
On my signal, we fight.
As you wish, Tin.
Fight. Master Gallia, I am waiting.
I have a feeling he's supposed to let me win or something.
You got me. Good shot.
Master Tin, it looks like your shields are a little low.
Ah, I am beaten. You truly are a master.
I've bested the Jedi Council's best pilot. This is quite an honor, Master Tin.
Well done, Master Gallia. Switching to autopilot. That concludes today's exercises.
Thank you, Master Tin.
Success! Okay, that was informative. I wonder if I really need to try and switch the whole inverted thing. Did I? Oh, cool, I destroyed it all in one minute. Accessing memory card that isn't there. Nostalgia.
We'll power up the prototype starfighter after a quick test of the heads-up display, or HUD.
As you wish, Master Tin.
The primary purpose of your HUD is to inform you of the health of your starfighter. The green line indicates shield health, while the yellow indicates your hull health.
This seems very much like the other ships I have flown, yes.
You'll notice a yellow outline around my ship every time I speak. This is the HUD's dialogue tracker. It will always track the current speaker.
I understand.
The dialogue tracker will outline a speaker's ship when that ship is in view. When the ship is outside your field of vision, the tracker will transform into an arrow. There are 2 other types of markers. The first one I'll talk about is the target tracker. I am going to lock your target tracker on my craft now. You'll notice that the marker is green. That indicates that I am a friendly craft. If I were an enemy, the tracker would be red. This target marker, or reticule, shows some information about the craft it is targeting, including bars that show shield and hull strength. As you can see, my ship has full shields and hull strength at this time. I will simulate damage to my ship. There. See how the bars on the reticule changed when my shields dropped to half? In battle, this will show you how much damage an enemy or friendly craft has sustained. You will notice that when my ship is targeted, a craft display has appeared on your screen. This display will provide an image of the targeted craft, as well as its name.
Yes, much like all starfighter targeting displays.
Now that we have familiarized ourselves with the HUD, we are ready to test some of the prototype's combat systems, including the zoom control and the cycle targeting control. I am releasing control of your craft now. There is a platform nearby with several targets placed on it. To find them easily, please press the cycle targeting button. Very good. As you approach your target, you should experiment with the zoom control. This lets you focus on faraway targets, allowing you to shoot them for an extended range. Excellent job, Master Gallia. Well done, Master Gallia. Let's try a more difficult test. I'm uploading an objective tracker to your HUD. An objective tracker allows you to keep track of important enemies and allies during a mission. The next target will be moving. In order to actually hit a moving target, you should lead it by firing where you think the moving target will be, rather than where it is now. It takes some practice, but I'm sure you'll quickly learn the technique. Excellent. For a final test, I'm calling in some holographic drones to attack you. Please, destroy the targets so that we may continue with the test. Remember our earlier lessons about flying the prototype. Brake when you want to turn faster, and boost if you want to escape.
This is just like a movie. Oh, yeah, we're alive. There's more? Not good. No matter what game I play.
I think I'll recommend these new starfighters to the Council.
Alright. Four minutes, 16 seconds. Okay, fair enough. I'm gonna complete in like 7 minutes and 2 seconds, aren't I?
What's this all about, Jenkins?
I have made some adjustments on the Havoc and wanted to re-familiarize you with the controls.
You did what? Nothing better be broken on this bird, Jenkins.
Don't worry about it. The first control you should check is bore sight targeting. Using bore sight targeting, you can select any ship as a target by placing your crosshairs near the vehicle in question and then activating the control. We have acquired some vehicles and ordnance from the Trade Federation. We'll use this useless junk for target practice. Nim, please bore sight one of these fighters.
I copy.
Excellent.
Okay.
The next function you should check is sensor targeting. Sensor targeting is activated when you depress the bore sight targeting control and hold it down. Please activate sensor targeting.
Okay.
Excellent. While sensor targeting is activated, any targets that are not in view are indicated by off-screen arrows. The blue ones indicate objective targets. You can use these controls to ferret out large groups of enemies or to find your friends. The next function is called revenge targeting. Anytime you've been damaged by an enemy, you can immediately activate your cycle targeting control to target that shooter. After a few seconds, its function returns to normal cycle targeting. I'm going to allow a fighter to shoot at you, so you can see revenge targeting in action. Don't panic. Very good. I have now activated your lasers. When you're tired of experimenting with the target controls, feel free to destroy all this refuse. When you're finished with that, I'll teach you about the new wingmate control system.
I'll waste them.
Oh, I got a
Now
quad
that you've
feed,
finished with this section of the mission, please follow me to the next area. You may notice I've improved your auto-level control. When fighting larger starships, focus on destroying key components, such as turrets. In this test, we'll use your bore sight targeting control to target individual components on a large ship. I've placed an objective target on a Trade Federation lander. When you see it, use bore sight targeting on one of its turrets. You must be in range of the object before the components will register as individual targets. You are now in range.
All right already.
Well done! I will now unlock the turrets on the lander, and you can have a bit of fun with it.
I'm running out of breath.
Now that you've finished with this section of the mission, please follow me to the next area. This final test will demonstrate wingmate commands. Activate your wingmate command display.
Who's shooting at me? What the?
Activate your wingmate
Michael
command display.
Bay! What? Oh,
Hiya, boss.
holy!
With this display activated, you can give commands to wingmates. Notice the display disappears if it is not activated. You won't be able to give orders to your wingmates unless the command display is activated. Keep it activated to communicate with your wingmates. Notice the topmost indicator. Using wingmate commands, you can command your wingmates to attack your target. You will now see a series of targets. Have your wingmate attack them.
Only if it'll shut you up.
No, Nim. You're supposed to command your wingmate to attack these hostile targets. Attacking target. Very good. A lightning bolt wingmate command tracker above a ship indicates that your wingmate has been commanded to attack it. I'm on your side.
Wingman, report in.
Now that you've finished with this section of the mission, please follow me to the next area. Notice the right indicator. Activate it to tell wingmates to protect you. This is your wingmate's default behavior. you are being attacked, they will do their best to destroy your attacker.
Well, I have to admit, Jenkins, these adjustments will pay off big in battle.
This is gonna be like a third of the video, isn't it? Come on. You're really testing me, aren't you?
Hey, I'm not your enemy!
What the? Who's been hitting me? I am so confused right now.
This cargo ship is being attacked by some fighters.
Attacking target.
Notice the indicator on the left. Use this command to order your wingmen to protect your current target. Target that friendly cargo ship. Have your wingmate protect it.
I copy.
Very good. A shield wingmate command tracker above a ship indicates that your wingmate has been commanded to defend it.
Protecting
Holy.
target.
Well done!
Close enough. Let's see if I can do that.
Okay, Jenkins, what's so important that I had to break up my game of death dice and come out here?
I merely wish to demonstrate your starfighter's new secondary weapons system.
You've modified my ship again? The last time you did that, it took 6 months to clean the butcher bugs off of my windshield.
Yes, I have modified your ship. Specifically, I've added a new weapons system.
A new weapons system? That's more like it.
Glad to help. Now, let's review how to use these new modifications. While I'm sure you know how to use your lasers, the Havoc can also carry several other secondary weapons, specifically bombs and missiles. The default secondary weapon launches your standard energy bomblet. These bomblets recharge over time, providing an infinite supply. You can fire your secondary weapons using this control. I have set up several targets on the ground here. Follow your objective marker to find each one and destroy it using your bomblets.
That's
When using any bomb-related weapon, you will notice that you are shown a new type of aiming sight called a terrain sight. This shows you where a bomb will land at any given time. When using bombs, make sure that the terrain sight is placed over your target before you fire. As you can see, bombs affect an area around them, so you don't have to be dead on when firing them. But this area effect can also hurt you, so don't get too close to your targets.
okay, so my speed can
Dang,
affect.
those are powerful.
Speed can
If
affect
you
how
look at
far
your
they go.
craft display, you'll notice an indicator that reveals how many energy bombs you've left. It is wise to keep an eye on this gauge at all times. Excellent work! As I have mentioned, your ship can carry several types of ammunition. Your craft display shows which ammunition you are currently using. You can choose another form of ammunition by using the secondary weapon selection controls. Using the secondary weapon selection system, please change your ammo from energy bomblets to cruise missiles. Excellent! As you can see, your aiming sight changes when you choose missiles. This new sight allows you to lock your missiles on enemy targets. To lock a missile on a target, merely place the sight over your target. The sight will then change colors as your targeting computer attempts to establish the lock. After a second or so, you will hear a tone indicating that the lock is complete. Once you have locked onto the target, fire your missile and move on to the next target. Remember, your cruise missiles do not recharge, so each one is precious. Use them wisely.
We may have an issue.
Once again, a splendid display of violence, Nim. Remember, once you run out of cruise missiles, you must manually switch back to energy bombs if you wish to continue using a secondary weapon. Ahead, I've arranged for a more challenging test of your abilities.
What?
To help with your test, I have arranged for Quentin to be your wingmate.
Hiya, boss.
I've placed on your HUD an objective marker indicating a tractor beam tower up ahead. It's guarded by several hostile units. With Quentin helping you, destroy that tower and as many enemy targets as you can.
I love a challenge!
Going. What are things that are shooting at me? Spam like there's no tomorrow, PUMSQUATCH. Spam like there is no tomorrow. Michael Bay already. Up, 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 and he can't see me from here. Bombs away.
Great work. I think we've covered everything. You should be ready to take on the Trade Federation now.
I don't know about the Trade Federation. Yep, that, 7 minutes, yeah, moving on. Training mission 5. Okay. I think this might be the last one. I'm gonna try and finish all the training missions, but we'll see.
Master Gallia, I
hello.
sense the Force flowing through you. Are you prepared to use it?
Yes, I am ever mindful of the Force's potential, even while in flight.
Good. Today we shall practice using the Force in conjunction with your Jedi starfighter.
My reticle around it, there's
Before
this
I
little,
demonstrate how to use your Force powers,
psychological
I will show you how to
psycho-
select them.
No, not psycho.
In your
psychic
craft
wing
display,
feature.
you will notice your Force power selector. This is a projection of your connection to the Force. I will highlight it now. For now, you have two powers to choose from: Force Lightning and Force Shields. You currently have Force Lightning selected. To select a different power, clear your mind and select the power you wish by using the Force Power Selector. Shall we practice this?
I'm clearing my mind as we speak.
Very well. Press up on the Force Power Selector.
Yes, choose the dark side. Choose the cool lightning hands. Yes. Yes.
Very
No,
good,
not that one,
Mr.
come on.
Gallia. This will select Force Shields. When you are ready, please activate your Force Shields.
Switch back to
Excellent. Exerting such power
Please
does
stop
not
that.
come
Just
without
listen to me.
cost.
It's very lonely
You
old
will
man.
no doubt feel the Force drain from you momentarily. As a result, you will not be able to use your Force powers again until you have rested for a short time. The length of time you must wait is indicated by the meditation timer. It appears here on your ship's display. When the timer completes, your mind will be relaxed and Force powers will again be available.
I see, Master Tim.
Very good. Let us try again. This time, when you focus your mind, press and hold the Force activation button.
Like this?
Well done, Adigalia.
Okay, there we go.
Did you notice the colored particles whirling around your ship? That is the Force coalescing around you. This is the same effect you will receive if you quickly tap the Force activation button. Sometimes a good tactic if you are in the middle of a heated battle. If you release your power then, your Force power will be at normal strength.
Understood.
A Jedi Master can achieve varying levels of success when using the Force. As you draw in the Force, the coalesce effect will become more concentrated. This is when the Force is most powerful around you. If you unleash your power then, you will create a much more potent version of your selected Force power.
Indeed.
But be careful, Master Gallia. If you wait too long, you will become strained, and your Force power will be quite weak when released.
Very well.
Good. I would like you to try again, and this time, attempt to release the Force when it is most potent. That was good, Master Gallia. You achieved the normal effect, but to cause an even greater effect, hold the force activation button down for a moment longer. If you time it just right, you can achieve the most potent effect.
May I try again?
Please do. Remember, you must wait until the meditation timer has completed. Master Gallia, you have held the force in for too long, resulting in a strained effect.
Yes, I see. How long will my force shields remain active?
The duration is based on the effect you achieve. A potent use of the force will result in a longer duration for your shields. If you time it perfectly, the potent effect for the force shields can last quite a long time. Are you ready to learn about force lightning?
Very well.
Before you do anything, please use your force power selector to select force lightning.
Yes. Stop using the shield and switch to the lightning of the dark side. Yes.
Good. Now, force lightning works in conjunction with your normal targeting system. The coalesce effect forms around the ship you have targeted.
Shall I target you now, Master Tin?
No, that will not be necessary. I have procured some training droids for today's exercise.
That is too bad.
Yes. Well, a training droid has been released. Please select it as your target. You are a natural pilot. Now, when you activate Force Lightning, notice that the coalesce effect is centered around the training droid you have targeted. You may use your Force Lightning now, Master Gallia. Well done, Master Gallia. Be cautioned, though. Your Force Lightning will have no effect against larger ships.
Intriguing.
The same is true for buildings.
Thank you for the hint, Master Tin.
You have learned your lessons well. I will release a few more training droids so you might practice your skills on them. Oh, yes. These droids are armed with polar lasers.
Of course they are.
You may commence. Good. Force lightning can affect several craft at once, as long as they are within close proximity. You are a model student. The exercise is over. You have given me confidence that the prototype will be in good hands.
Thank you, Master Tin.
Thank you, Artigalia.
I should stop that. Alright, awesome. Mission complete. Huh? Oh, I get it. I didn't do it perfectly every time. Oh. Well, that's alright. Actually, I'm going to end it there. So, yeah, I think that'll be a good place to end it there. Thank you all for watching. I really appreciate it. And, yeah. Alright. Honestly, I think it'll be an interesting game. I haven't really played many of the Star Wars games, and I look forward to trying this one out with you all. So, yeah, it's gonna be interesting. So yeah, just gonna do it there. Alright, if you enjoyed the video or the commentary that lied within, then go ahead and feel free to leave a like. If you want to subscribe to be made aware of future uploads, feel free to as well. Or you could just check back every so often. Either way, I hope that you enjoy the journey with me. I am going to hopefully enjoy this game, and it looks like it's gonna be fun. But I guess we'll only see with time being the tell. Anyways, thank you all for watching. I appreciate it. Ladies and gentlemen, I am PUMSQUATCH. Goodbye.